all jump up at once.
Alright, I'll try something. Hello, everybody. Now, what are we calling our audience?
The audience? I don't know. Losers.
Hello, bros and bristers. This is Bro 4, along with Bro 3 and Bro 5.
Hello. Clayton's just gonna totally ignore everyone here.
Yo, what's up? Hi.
And we are Bro Force 5. With our famous intros that, like, go off topic completely all the time, right? Yeah.
Hey, we got a countdown at least, but that's just because Kevin's the one that said all our numbers for us. Oh, there goes my pop filter.
What number am I again?
You are 5. You are the representative V.
See, when I do the V, I have to do a Spock symbol.
Same, I always do the Spock symbol whenever it's just like, Bro Force 5, and I'm like, oh, I'm so excited, but we're not that cool.
Bro Force 5 here, and I'm ready to fucking demonetize myself.
It's not even going to be the full video that gets demonetized. It's just going to be anytime Clayton talks. It's just bleeped out of the YouTube video. We're going to try something new here with a podcast format. That said, we don't have a name. We don't know what we want to talk about or make this about. And
we don't have pods.
Yeah, we don't have pods. That's what we could do. We could just try Tide Pods and die on audio.
Yeah, this is the Tide Pods podcast.
This is the Tide Podcast.
Tide Podcast.
You know, I think one of our first topics should probably be, what do you guys want to name this podcast?
Tide Podcast.
Tide Podcast. Okay, well, if we talk about enough dumb things,
yes,
that might just work.
If we do name it Tide Podcast, it'll just be because the stuff that we talk about is so stupid it could kill a person.
Yes.
We're just as toxic as eating a Tide Pod, pretty much.
Oh my.
Through your ears.
Wait, is this actually going on YouTube?
What do you think we were going to do with it?
I don't know
Thanks.
what a podcast is, alright? I don't know where they go.
I have this one friend who's actually stupid. Nathan Davis, if you're listening, which you won't be, this is for you. You don't watch any of our crap. Let's be real. We don't watch any of our stuff back. It's like, we were there, we recorded it. We don't have the time to watch it again.
Right, like...
That said, I actually watch our stuff a lot. I'm depressing. I edit it and then I watch it back. It's just like, I have nothing better to do with my life than just watch and listen to myself. I guess I'm just narcissistic.
You're Kirito.
Probably now I'm gonna load up the Tide Podcast and grab a box of tissues and oh no wait no, that's take that one out. Whoops.
Yeah, wrong website. Go to TikTok for that.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, so TikTok. So Kevin and I have not been to TikTok. We have completely banned it just because of the dumb YouTube ads. But Clayton, how was your experience with TikTok? Have you visited?
Dun, dun,
Yeah,
dun.
I mean, it's just full of a bunch of underage girls seeking attention and 13-year-olds screaming into the mic, screeching like pterodactyls. It's wonderful. With like 15% quality memes, and that's about it. I am playing the most odd game right now.
What are you playing now?
Off the App Store, just like... I don't know how to describe what you do in this game, but it actually is rather fun and addicting. You
Is
just
it the Help Elsa Give Birth game? Clayton, I knew someday you would fall into that
bounce
genre.
your character around the screen and like destroy pixelated creatures. And
So is it like that one game where you have a bouncing ball, like a ping pong ball, and you're trying to destroy blocks above you, but just enemies all around you?
Yeah, kind of like, and you have fire, like, well, depending on the creature you do different attacks, and like you have a head, a wing, and a head and an arm and a tail, and each of them do different things. The head, body, whatever, provides like special skills. The arms do like passive attack damage, and your tail does like auto recoveries and stuff. And you can intermix, so I could be like a dragon with a cat tail or something weird like that. I'm a dragon.
You're a dragon.
I don't do that tongue.
Excuse me.
Bless you. Does anyone have any topics that we could start off with, you think? Okay. I guess we are dutifully required to mention Tide Pods in our podcast at least one time every episode somehow.
This podcast brought to you by Tide Pods.
I don't know if we're legally allowed to say that, but if you would like to sponsor us, please do. Nobody's gonna sponsor this. Nobody.
How to use Tide Pods. Determine the size of your load to avoid overloading your stomach. Take the
Over your
pack
stomach.
out of the box with dry hands and mix it in a blender with some chocolate milk. Place the packs at the bottom so that they can dispense evenly. And make sure that you put the... Yeah, nah, don't do that.
This has been Kevin's meal of the week.
Yeah, the real instructions are use it with a washing
by
machine.
Tide Pods.
Yeah. Tune in next week for Kevin's explanation on how to make his green drink, because everyone
yes.
would throw up.
Can these topics be random? Like, do they have to flow?
No, they don't have to flow.
Has anyone watched Genlock?
I am not allowed to without my fiance, and we have not started watching it yet, but I am so ready.
It's awesome. Welcome back, welcome back. We just finished telling them they should check it out, because it's really good.
Thanks, I can't wait.
Yeah, you should
Just waiting on my fiance. I just sent as many spoiler gifts as I could, because I was like, well, I can't listen to it, I may as well troll them.
I like the Doctor Who one, too.
Oh, there was a Doctor Who one? I just clicked on spoilers and I sent them when I found them.
Yeah, that's River Song, the Doctor's wife.
I guess that's appropriate.
Yeah, because David Tennant plays in it. But
I think that was one of the things that made my fiance want to see it so much.
He did well, too. Like, it's obviously his voice. He has a unique Scottish voice. But, like, he didn't sound like the Doctor, per se, the whole time. You know what I mean? Like, some of his mannerisms were different.
That said, with such a big name as, the Doctor Who guy, then you probably kind of want him to be recognizable to some extent.
They did a little bit, it seemed like. Like, because they had a few, I think you even mentioned you heard about it, how they had him do some, say some things like the exact same lines the Doctor said in some points.
Did that lead into any topics any of you guys want to discuss? Discuss? Blit.
Discuss.
Disc ass. I play Disc ass.
Did you disc my ask?
Tried really hard with that one.
Like Ark's difficulty level, it goes from like frolicking in the fields of flowers, having a nice time, and then a raptor eats you. That's like the weakest difficulty, and the hardest difficulty is you step in the flowers and they're all poisonous.
No, the strongest difficulty is the Therizinosaur.
Oh, yes.
Therizinosaurus.
You step into the world and he just stabs you from behind.
Pretty much, constantly.
Edward Scissorhands' hands. That's the prehistoric predecessor of Edward Scissorhands, the Therizinosaurus.
Yes.
I can't wait to see how great he screws us over whenever we start at the next series.
I can picture it like this. We start into the world, get our first ingredients for a thatch house. We put the house up and put a little garden up behind it, and we go out for the day hunting. Everything goes great. We walk in the house and he's standing there with a beer in his hand and just stares us down, and we instantly knew we're beeped, and he stabs us and kills us all.
They knew. They were.
We should call it Theosaurus's will. The will of the Theosaurus.
I would call it that, but I don't know how to spell it, because every time you say it differently. That said, it is the Therizinosaurus.
Yes,
I just love hearing every time
yeah.
how Kevin's going to pronounce it. It's like, oh, there it is. Hey, let's tell Kevin so we'll see how he pronounces it this time. The Thesaurusaurus.
Yes.
That's
There is a thesaurus. Yes, that one too.
Teresasaurus.
That's Sarasaurus.
Theodosaurus.
Theodosaurus.
Beaterosaurus.
No, that's a totally different type of dinosaur all on its own. We keep that one hidden away in the pants.
Yeah, it got wiped out by the fapping lands.
That meme will forever transcend our entire Broforce 5, I think.
No, we just need to play Ark Survival with the Dark Souls mod.
No, no!
What's the Dark Souls mod?
It basically just adds all of the wonderful mechanics people love from Dark Souls into Ark Survival.
So random traps that that do make sense, but are a pain in the butt.
I somehow feel like that would not go over as well in an open world game like Ark.
Dark Souls is technically open world.
I mean, yeah, it technically is, yeah. But something that was designed to be regular open world, and then is converted into something like that, I don't know.
Yeah, every 10 feet there's a booby trap.
That's like turning Minecraft into Dark Souls. It's just like, oh, this is a beautiful kid-friendly game, you can build what you want, but every other dirt block you take will spawn a creeper.
No, it's more like if you dig into
what the
there'll be
best
an avalanche.
Game to play Dark Souls mod with is, though? Skyrim.
Yeah, that's not, I mean, they basically fit together already. But we're all missing the bigger picture. Even better than Skyrim, Barbie. Dark Souls.
Let's go Barbie, let's get slaughtered.
Yes, that's exactly how it goes.
What is the Barbie game anyways?
There's a bunch of them. A lot of them are based off of the actual movies they make. So there's an Island Princess one, there's a Three Musketeers one, which is like a 2D side scroller. The Island Princess one is actually more like puzzle solving. You can ask me and judge me how I know so much about these games. I've actually had to play through them a couple times.
Oh.
I have a younger
Let's Play
sister,
series.
okay?
New Let's Play series,
Dude.
every Let's Play is Barbie.
Holy crap, dude. Okay, we need to actually make a Let's Play series of dumb games. So we'll play the
Yes.
Barbie games, and we'll play like old Leapfrog, Leap Pad games.
I used to have one of those.
Dude, I'm not even joking. I legit want to make a playthrough of Barbie games now. Seriously, who's down?
Me.
Sweet. Clayton, you want to be in on this?
No.
That's right.
fine.
We can't ruin his
Well-
masculinity after the whole beard incident.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm already, like, traumatized enough that I don't have a beard.
That said, it's been coming in a lot nicer lately since you've been letting it grow out.
Not the other parts of it that I don't have yet.
Well, not all of it, but more than what you certainly had a year ago.
Just keep growing, just keep
See, I need
growing.
to do what those people do nowadays and just take a picture of my face, like a selfie every day for a year, and then just, like, do a montage.
Dude,
Yeah,
actually,
like
that
my
would be
facial
crazy
hair
cool.
growing and getting shaved off, and acne, and haircuts.
Also, Kevin, I'm going to 100% isolate that audio.
No.
What
Just
audio?
keep growing, just keep growing, and I'm gonna abuse that this year.
Oh no. Clayton,
I'm getting hyped seriously.
you
so
remember
hyped.
that weird-looking candy you had?
Me? Candy.
You don't remember it? It looked like a male's private part.
When did I have this piece of candy?
Every night before you go to bed.
At Avery's birthday party when we did the food. Yeah, there's some things that happened when I went back and watched it. I forgot. But it was some great behind the scenes.
I mean,
Oh,
it's technically gonna be-
It was a malfunction. I get it.
It was a mouth function.
Yeah, it's not what it normally looks like. No.
Wait, that's not what yours normally looks like? That's exactly what mine looks like. Actual size and everything. What? How do you... Wait. Wait, what have I been doing wrong with my life? Somebody help me with this here. Tell me what's going on.
Penile
okay.
malfunction.
Peni. Multiple. Yeah, I just have a whole Mike and Ike's box on my hips. It's just one. It's not even one. It's just a million itty bitty tentacles. I have an anemone down where.
Oh.
I'm gonna stop while I'm ahead.
You have
Yeah.
anemone?
Anemone.
Yeah, I was gonna say, well, they might like that.
I guess you gotta get the right weeaboo.
What, the anemone?
Yeah, I think
Many,
there's
many,
a
many,
market
many,
for
me.
it. There's a market for everything, right? What's the number? I don't remember the number, but that's rule number 374 of the internet is if you can think of it, there's a porn for it. So
There.
I'm sure it exists.
I mean, they did it to Earth. Earth-chan.
Oh my.
Oh, down and dirty, baby. How did we get here?
I
Yeah,
don't
how
know.
how
Mike
did we
and
get
I.
How do we always get to this point? Every time, it's just like, yeah, we'll behave. Mike and Ike's. Oh, that's great. Penis. I think it's our curse, and I blame Clayton wholeheartedly for that curse.
God, I'm out of this curse. I created it and I left it.
Yep.
Yeah, but that's why you're involved in it now. We keep bringing you back.
You can't get away from it. You started it. You have to finish it.
That's why he's still in Broforce 5, is because he's secretly disowned us, but he's just plotting our death so he can be over us.
Dun dun dun.
Well, I'm fighting a giant tentacle monster.
And this has been the Tide Podcast. We'll talk to you guys, oh god. Is this still in your, bouncing game?
Yeah.
So wait, okay. Let me get this straight. You're fighting a tentacle monster in a game about bouncing.
Yes.
Random, totally unrelated question. What is the shape of your character?
A dragon.
What?
You know, you'd think that would actually help your point, but it really doesn't. It really just made it worse. Instead of just being, you know, a normal rectangular ovular shape, I don't know why I said rectangular, ovular shape, it's a high quality dragon. So this is just some really high budget with terrible acting hentai.
Ovary shape? What?
Oval shape. But sure, ovary shape. It's the same thing. Why not?
Like, what's the name of this game?
It's in Japanese. Hold on.
You are not helping your point at all.
Chimera. Called
Chimera.
Chimera.
How do
None
I
of
Google
this is
search
helping.
that? How do you spell that?
You should download it, guys, and try it. It's fun. It's great.
Oh my goodness! It's called Chimera. Destroy all monster girls.
Clayton, why did you not divulge us on the entire title?
It's not what it's called.
What's it called then?
Just straight up Chimera.
Yeah.
CH.
Oh, CH.
That said, I feel like I like Kevin's title more, and I could definitely see you playing that game.
That's a
because
card
of the
game!
title.
Is this on the phone, not the computer?
Yes.
It's a mobile game.
Oh my goodness, but we still have to reference that other game. Literally, there's one that's spelled Khimera, and the subtitle after it is Destroy All Monster Girls.
Well, we know what Kevin's doing, everyone. Destroying every monster girl. Should have a little dragon in the back, dragon wing in the background.
Mm-hmm, with a girl on the front.
Yep, exactly.
That's why he downloaded it. I told you it had to be something about women. And there it is.
I'm sorry, I had to.
I only do it if there's women involved.
Then how do you explain what happened to me in my house last night?
I wasn't there.
Oh darn, I think I have AIDS. I'm trying to start a conversation topic here that's not about hentai and girls and monsters and tentacles and anemones and growing songs. So, have you guys heard about the new phone cases they've actually just recently released that are mini drones?
No.
So you're gonna trust the phone case to fly your phone around and kill it?
Pretty much. And I think it comes with like an itty-bitty controller, like just a single joystick to fly it out.
An
It's
itty-bitty
basically-
little living space?
Itty-bitty living space. But yeah, it's just a little tiny case, like a regular case with 4 propellers attached to the top corners of it, and it's supposed to be used instead of a selfie stick, so you can fly it away and then have it take a photo through a random button on the controller, instead of having to actually hold a selfie stick. I just feel like that's just trying a little too hard.
Oh, but the actual phone doesn't fly away, does it?
No, yeah, it's a phone case, so it keeps the phone in the case and flies the whole phone away
Oh, that's a little
to take
crazy.
the photo. Sure, the selfie stick is a judgment, is something easy to judge, but if I see anyone with a drone case to use it for a simple selfie, I'm going to judge them way more. The selfie stick is just... It just makes more sense. I mean, what are you going to do? Put a drone in your pocket when you're not using it?
It's literally a case that goes on your phone, that the back of it's partially a drone. So you can stick it in your pocket, and when you go to fly it, you pull it out, take the drone out of the back of the case, fold it open, and use your phone to fly it.
Oh, so it's just a pocket drone, but it's not used for taking selfies or something like that.
No, it would take selfies still, but your phone's not attached to it. And
Okay.
it's flying.
So it's just an itty bitty with probably an absolutely terrible camera type of thing.
Probably.
It'll take me a minute because I'm still downloading Arc
Oh, jeez.
for our session later tonight. I'm at not even 10 gigabytes out of 15. Arc is such a huge file game. I cannot believe it.
Yeah.
It's like every week you need a new hard drive.
I know download speed has nothing to do with hard drives, but like I have a 6-core processor, and it still took that long.
You said it took how long?
About 40 minutes, I thought.
Oh man, it's been a couple hours for me.
Oh,
But that said, I've also been editing videos and the like.
true.
So that's why I have 3 screens, is because I always like to multitask. I never like to be without another project if I'm waiting on something. So it's not great on my poor itty bitty laptop. We've had to deal with this for 5 years. That's okay. Whenever this dies, I do have that backup PC. All I need to do is buy a what operating system for it. Like, I haven't opened it up to take a look at it because I didn't want to break anything at that point in time. Didn't know if I was going to keep it or not. But looking at it, all the specs on the front are great. I think it had like a terabyte hard drive in it, and it's a nice, innovative case, plenty of room, good
What
air,
year?
good breathability. I do not remember at this point. It's been a
Okay.
couple months, and I haven't needed to completely set it up, so I've been okay.
If it's newer than 2009, we probably can make it as powerful as the one I used to have. Oh, I was looking at it. Oh my goodness, I thought that was a joke. I didn't think that actually was supposed to work.
No, that's an actual thing. That supposedly is a product. Like, I saw it like a hypothetical release, like, Kickstarter or something, like whatever, quite a few months ago, like last fall, and then I saw like a purchasable version, like January. So they're a real thing, but I have not seen anyone using them.
Yeah, I mean, it malfunctions or something, and like, what's it pull the power from? Your phone? Seriously?
I assume
doubt
it would
it.
have to. There's nowhere else it's gonna have the power from unless it's got its own battery pack. But then those
Yeah.
have to be some crazy heavy props.
Yeah, and if it does pull the power from your phone, which it would have to, otherwise it'd be too heavy.
What do you think of that, Clayton?
Of this thing, it's a terrible idea.
But would you use it?
Unless I can use Kevin's phone to use it, then.
Yeah,
good.
let's just test it out on Kevin's phone. Woo!
No more phone calls.
Hey, that's true. If you get a phone call, just fly it away, and like, I couldn't hear you over the drone propellers. Like, what drone propellers? Nothing.
It starts glitching and just keeps flying up and up and up.
Just off to the fapping lands we go.
Hoo-ha!
It climbs to like
You could
1,000
actually
feet.
use that really well if you're like, oh man, I'm breaking up with. Just turn on the propellers, and there you go. Automatic wind, can't hear anything. Nailed it.
Yeah, you couldn't just have like a fan in your pocket or something, one of those battery powered ones.
Right.
Let's drain our phone battery even more. So it's not like we don't have issues with keeping batteries charged to begin with.
It's an octopussy.
Oh come on.
It's still there?
Yeah. Sadly.
Sadly. Why?
Oh, just Clayton.
Yeah, I'm fighting octopussies, alright?
Oh my! So they got tentacles too now. So you just tangle the tentacles, and you know.
Tangle the tentacles of the octopussy.
Twist them. Twist them real good.
I downloaded it, but I never even looked at it.
Oh, you did? Actually download the game.
Yeah. So about that weather recently, the 50-degree temperature changes overnight, and the siding getting ripped off the side of our house. Yeah, I'm not joking. I was laying in bed and it sounded like a train hit the side of the building.
I was laying in bed and I could hear the wall next to me, not an external wall, the internal wall. I heard it like creak a bit, and I'm like, oh shoot, this is how it ends.
Oh jeez.
This was like 1 in the morning too. I was like, oh man, at least I died in my bed. I'm comfortable. It's a good place to go. What would be everyone's ideal death situations? Like, how would you prefer to die? In what setting? Mine would most definitely be I'd have to say in my sleep, peacefully. I don't want to have to, experience dying and like any panic in it. I just kind of want to let it go easy. That said, because of all the things I do, I'll probably just jump off a roof and impale myself again, and we'll just end it there.
Yeah, I don't think about that stuff, so I don't even know.
Okay, fine. What's a way you definitely do not want to die?
Drowning? I had nightmares about that shit.
Anything about drowning or asphyxiation, death by being unable to breathe in whatever form is definitely...
That's probably my most feared type of death. Even more than burning alive, sort of thing. Burning alive or maybe being buried alive. Ugh, I don't know. There's so many great and horrible ways to die. What about you, Clayton?
Burning to death or drowning, being paralyzed.
Yes.
Oh no, I mean like being paralyzed out of fear and being killed, not being able to do anything about your situation.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Kevin, random question. Go into your phone for me real quick.
Yeah.
Go into your contacts.
Delete me. Never talk to me again.
You said, how do you not want to die? But before that, you said, like, how do you want to die? And then I was just going to be like, I could go with my usual joke, or I could just, like, turn this super dark all of a sudden and be like, in a new apartment in Virginia.
He's moving!
Again!
I just want to die surrounded in boxes.
I just want to die being buried in a nice, supple pair of opie.
We should have Cody animate these.
I don't think Cody would want to do some of these. That said, Cody, if you're listening to our stuff, which I don't think any of us actually listen to our own videos and podcasts and things, but on the off chance that you actually listen to all our bullcrap and actually have put up with this literal Tide podcast, then, yeah, if you want to animate some of these bits, get in touch with Kevin or I, and we will gladly see about making that happen. I love you. Get me a good batch of weed. I'll see you Tuesday.
Note from the editor. Alright, so,
the outro right there.
that's the outro.
Cody, get me some weed, animate some stuff if you actually care, and goodbye.
I'll see you Tuesday.
So yeah, this has been the first episode of the Tide Pod. I can't even say it. Someone else do the outro. Someone else do it. I can't words today, apparently.
He's done. His words are gone. So this has been the first episode of Tide Pods Podcast. Wait, that's wrong.
No, it's the Tide Podcast. Get it right.
Yes.
We are or aren't the edible kind of Tide Pod?
We aren't. I mean, do you really want to be eaten?
Dude, is that even a question? Heck yeah.
We sell them in like a little like package, and they're like Gushers, except they look like Tide Pods.
So thank you all for tuning in to a Before Spy podcast. And we hope you bros and bristers have a wonderful whatever time of the day it is.
Woo! Alright. We'll see you shortly, unless you absolutely hate this and backlash it, and then we'll see you much sooner, because we don't care! Oh! No, I'm sorry, please like this video and subscribe. Thank you, bye!